Hey there, guys. Welcome welcome all to episode 3 of our Pokemon Blue Randomized and Nuzlocke. Igneous is in the chat already and says, hey, Cap, hello there. After yesterday, well, it wasn't yesterday's episode, after the previous episode, which was not yesterday, we were in a fairly good position. We had our Alakazam, who is doing very nicely for himself. We got, who was Southgate again? Oh, yeah, Southgate was Gyarados. Assembling a pretty nice team. Obviously, still got Thrads from the beginning. And then we caught a bit of watery trash that we didn't really want, so we put it on the PC for a rainy day. Let me stick the speed up a little bit. So, I guess I'll go to the Pokemon fan club. Find out about Ravishing Rapidash. We all remember Ravishing Rapidash. Where's my vape gone? There we are. Haha. It's cute, lovely, smart, amazing. Plus, don't you think so? Oh yes. I think today, guys, we're going to do what are we going to do today? I think we're going to do the SSN cruise. That sounds fun. Oh no. I'm not hearing about it again. No. The Pokemon fan clubs are always brainworms, yeah. Big time. All right, then, just to ease myself into today's episode before we get too heavy, let me reclimatize myself. I feel like I'm a little bit rusty. I want to reclimatize myself to the randomized Nuzlocke environment. We're just going to, like that, a level 21 Lapras. That's exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about. Yeah. Just kill you. Posing a bit of a challenge, aren't we? Right. Okay. Cool. And Southgate grew to level 16. Happy days. So we've, like I said before, we've got the SSN to explore. I think we're gonna fight a few of these trainers here. See what they're packing. Oh my Gideon! Look at that. Yuck. That's disgusting. I think, unfortunately, Dragon Rage is only going to do 40 HP damage regardless, but 40 is a pretty decent amount at level 19. And you can just get Hydro Pumped. And they've poisoned Southgate. Boo. Who else wants to fight me? What are you packing? A level 21 Caterpie? I'm ready for it. Well, I was right on the bug Pokemon at the very least. Hi, Pinsir. Get fire punched by my Pokemon with no arms or hands. Southgate's got some serious utility here, actually. We are putting together a nice little team. Although we are getting wrapped. Igneous says, nice start. Thank you, Igneous. So far, well, I say that. Let's heal. Let's be, oh no, right. Fortunately, though, we can just switch out from being stuck in a wrap. So I think that's just what I'm going to do. There we go. Right, you're dead. You're always playing with fire, Swiss. Ho-ho. Ho-ho, ho-ho. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. We'll heal up. I'm gonna stash. I feel like my inventory is getting full, so I'm gonna stash a few items we don't need at the moment on the PC, just so when we go on the SSN, we can pick up all the goodies while we're there. So what don't I need? You know what? Let's ditch all these TMs for now. And the Moonstone. And the Helix Fossil. And that TM as well. And that TM as well. And that TM as well. And that Revive, which we'll sell at a later date. And that Thunderstone, which we don't need right now. Yeah, okay. Cappy Secret Stash, haha. Frank says 40% swing from the Tories to Labour in Cannock Chase. That's a record-breaking swing. From the Tories to Labour. Well, that bucks the trend, doesn't it? All right, then. Let's go on the SSN. Just before we do, I'm going to buy a few. Oh, super potions. What a treat. Yeah, let's have some of you. All right, then. For some reason, I'm nervous. I can feel my palms becoming sweaty, arms becoming heavy. Vomit on my sweater already. Barack Obama spaghetti. I travel alone on my journeys. My Pokemon are my only friends. And what Pokemon might those be, developer? A Dugong. Claire in the chat says, come on, Swiss, fail one day. Hey, look, it was your own fault for promising me a Nintendo Switch 2 if I do the 365 days challenge. I was already pretty motivated, but that's some extra motivation, that is. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. That was a crit, and it didn't even take half the health. And we'll just punch the little plant, and yep, easy peasy. By the way, question, guys. I realized today that on my settings for streaming, I've got chat replay switched off. So when people are watching these streams back on YouTube, they're not able to see the chat along next to it. So my question for you is, would you prefer the chat replay to be on? Do you think it's better if the chat replay is on? I always used to have it on automatically. I don't know when it kind of switched and suddenly it wasn't there anymore. I guess without it, it might seem like I'm talking to myself sometimes if I'm reading out random comments without making reference to the fact that it is a comment. And we'll do this. I think we've got enough versatility on the team that we can sort out anything that comes our way. In my opinion, way better to have chat replay on. I would keep it on, says Claire as well. Well, that's two of you feeling for switching it on, and I'm inclined to agree. So, because people might watch the entire live stream later and wonder what you're reacting to in the chat. That makes good sense. That does make sense. You're only seeing half a conversation, aren't you? Doctor sent out gold there. I'll do that then. I'll go into the settings when I'm finished doing this today. I'll see if I can retroactively change it for the previous Nuzlocks as well, for that matter. Well, for all the streams, for that, I don't know if maybe some of the actual proper live streams I've been doing haven't had the chat replay in them either. I'm gonna have to go and have a little look and see what's happened there. Okay. I'm becoming aware that I've been doing this on autopilot a little bit for the last couple of minutes. I've been talking so much about, as Igneous says, giving the people what they want, that I've kind of been ignoring Southgate just absolutely tanking everything that comes his way and losing hit points along the way as well, which we need to be a little bit careful of. Maybe it's time to switch. Maybe 3 heads will do the trick. We don't like Tentacruels. Tentacruels destroyed our run of Pokemon Red Randomized and Nuzlocke. But Flareon's okay. Flareon we don't mind too much. We can sort Flareon out easily enough. Or so I thought. Here's me hoping for a one-hit kill. Okay. So we've got an item in this room. Let's see what it is. There's as much of an element of mystery here as there is for a full restore. Is that the sort of thing you'd expect to get? Maybe. I know it was a very variegated bunch of items on this ferry anyway. Frank says, wait, HP means hit points and not horsepower or Hewlett-Packard? I love the idea of it being horsepower. How much horsepower is your Pokemon? The more it gets attacked, the weaker it gets, the slower it goes. It cannot go 0 to 60 as quick as it used to. Less horsepower. Right, I'm healing you. I'm healing you, Gyarados. I think that needs to happen. And not very effective. That's fine. Punch the plant with fire. Claire King says, are you able to catch the Mew from under the truck? I wish. HP source obs, says Igneous. HP computers. TM42. All right then. TM42, what are you? Petal Dance. Oh, after we just fought the Vileplume. What a funny coinkadink. No one can learn that, apparently. I wonder what the deal is with who can learn which things, because I'm sure that some Pokemon have learned moves in this that they shouldn't have been able to learn, but it doesn't seem uniform that every Pokemon can learn every move. So is it that maybe a Pokemon can learn the move if the original TM that it would have been before it was randomized was the one that they could have learned? Maybe it's totally random whether or not they can learn them in the first place. Maybe I'm trying to apply too much logic to it. I've got no idea. Frank says, Jerry, you're always less funny on YouTube than you are in Bullet. It's like watching Jimmy Carr do charity work. Who's Jerry? Where's Jerry in this? Swiss thoughts on the Bulgarian election this weekend, 7th since the pandemic. Oh God. Oh God. Here was it. Here was me trying to step back from the politics ever so slightly. Look, I'm going to be Jerry is Igneous Fralis. Is that so? Did I never make that connection? I'm hopping off the boat to go heal. Yeah, I'm afraid that the Bulgarian election is just a little bit off my radar. Like, quite a bit off my radar. No, says Igneous Enthralis. Igneous Enthralis denies that they are Jerry. So, there we are. Unless, of course, it's an ingenious double bluff. Are you now, or have you ever been, Irish? Igneous says, I used to go by Jimmy Big Nuts. I used to go by Jimmy Big Nuts, CM, and others. I'm not Jerry, but he seems like a bad guy with a smiley face. Look, there we go. In case the chat doesn't replay, there's the benefit for giving the people what they want. Oh, Porygon, go, be gone. Be gone, Porygon. Oh, and all Tories are scum, if you remember, Swiss. Is that you? Because I'm sure I saw you comment only the other day on a video, or have you since changed your name to Igneous Enthralis? Or is it one of them things where it appears as one thing when it's a comment below the stream and then a different name when it's there in the chat? I don't know. I feel that with all this randomness from the Nuzlocke, I can't be certain of anything anymore. Maybe you're all just AI generated by YouTube itself, and I'm talking to myself. It's taken me a while to settle on a name. I mean, yeah, for me, it was with Captain Switzerland. It was like not long after ending up with Captain Switzerland, I kind of thought, of all the names I could have picked, why did I do Captain Switzerland? It's so unrelated to the stuff I'm even talking about. But eventually, I think once I shortened it to Captain Swiss, and it started feeling like a proper, people referred to me as Swiss or Captain, and then it just became its own thing, But it was a totally like arbitrary name that I gave the channel at the very beginning. I never intended to be the YouTuber Captain Switzerland. Frank says, I used to hate the name All Tories are Scum because I was like, that's actually offensive to reasonable Tory MPs like Tom Tugendhat and Kenneth Clarke. Your comments actually would sometimes get hidden when you were known as that by YouTube itself. I would see that there was a comment under a video and it wouldn't be visible for me to view under the video unless I changed it to most recent comments rather than top comments. And then I would see it under most recent, but it would never appear under top comments, I think. Or at least that had been the case for a little while. Right, what am I doing? Back on the boat. Back on the boat. Let's press on. Yes, I changed it because YouTube shadow bans some names like that, yeah. Oh, we're out on deck. Ahoy there. Are you seasick? Seasick of your Growlithe? I was really hoping it would be a slightly more comical Pokemon for me to end that joke on there. There's not much going on with Growlithe. Seasick of your Pidgeot? No, it just doesn't work. Doesn't work. It either needs to be a really good Pokemon, and I mean really good, or a really crap one. Let's see if we can get some puns out of any of these other trainers here. Ahoy there. Earth, I feel ill. Stepped out to get some air. Okay. Scrubbing decks is hard work. Who wants to fight me? Hey, matey. It's a little bit chummy. I don't know yet. Let's do a little jig. Oh, God, it's you. I'm not going to be doing a jig with your Mr. Mime. Yeah, look, see, that works. That works all of a sudden. Much better. Much better. Don't want to be doing a jig with Mr. Mime. Crazy idea. Video 365 is a fan meetup. Ooh. I've long thought of doing because we had a smaller scale fan meetup that Angels helped organize a few years back, which was good fun. We got complaints from the nearby hotel rooms because everyone stayed up drinking late into the night. But I've been thinking like for maybe the 10-year anniversary of Captain Swiss to rent out some room or hall or somewhere in Manchester. What with it being geographically kind of the closest for everyone across the country to get to, something like that. Although, as a conclusion to the 365 content days content challenge, to do a meetup would be cool. Although the problem is that it would end up coming in October of next year. Really, the summer would be better for doing something like that. Anywhere but Manchester, just pop it in Stoke. Stoke! There we are. Yes, that's a brilliant idea. I should represent my old area, the place where I tried to be an MP. I'll bring people to fuel the economy of Stoke. Have the Captain Swiss meet up in Stoke, and then all the people who come to Stoke have to buy their shit in Stoke, buy their food in Stoke, buy their drinks in Stoke. Buy their monkey dust or angel dust or whatever the kids are enjoying these days. Oh, it's a big Snorlax. Thanks for you've never seen one, bro. Step off the boat. There's one sleeping right near Vermilion City. Right, we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. I'm not gonna lie to you here. We're kind of acing this. Lee Hallam says, "Oh, it's washing up time again." Yes, the Pokemon is on screen. It's time to do some chores. Ignis says, "Make the local news in Stoke to give you some name recognition for a 2029 MP run." Oh yes, the one-time independent who got 300 odd votes has returned to Stoke to host a get-together of his YouTube channel, thus boosting the local economy, meaning that you should put him in Parliament the next time round. Oh, wait, no. We left without even picking up the item. That's no good. We need to know what this is going to be. Okay. Sandshrew we can deal with. I'll tell you one thing that I've been wanting to do for absolutely ages, and I might have spoken about it on the YouTube channel before. I'm not sure. But I've wanted to go and do like a little exploratory journey of England, but without any kind of a plan in mind, and doing it mostly by foot. Sometimes the odd bit of public transport, but the idea isn't really to cover vast distances of public transport. It's just, you know, like a local bus route to another place, a train to the next town over, that kind of thing. And basically, like, you know, record videos and vlog my entire way across. And just see what I find, see what I end up doing, that kind of thing. To be able to get out like a map, or have the viewers have a map where they track my progress and go, oh, Swiss was there and now he's here, so he's gone here and here and here and here, and then literally just spend, you know, however long it ends up being, like a week or two, just traveling around by foot, seeing where I go, seeing what I see, ending up in towns that I never even knew existed, sleeping in a tent. I mean, the tent bit isn't quite as, you know, that's not really part of the appeal necessarily, but it would be a byproduct of it. So Richmond Horseman Bed MP says, as the MP for Stoke-on-Trent, I don't recommend Stoke. Igneous says exploratory. That's a phonetic pun. That's the level we're going at today, folks. A phonetic pun. Exploratory, no thanks. Have you explored any Tories lately? Swiss, did you see my first speech in the Commons? Says Sir Richmond Horseman Bid. I did, and I've got to say, I thought it was a very bold and brave move to take your top off for the last 5 minutes and continuing on even as the speaker yelled for you to put it back on or leave the chamber. But I understand that it was an election pledge for you to do that. So, you know, credit to you. Lee Hallam says, if you are up in the northeast, it's a lovely part of the world, not all carports. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some lovely stuff around this neck of the woods. There really is. Oh, okay. Right. That's the rival battle, isn't it? Should we do it? Let's do it. All right. Well, no, we're going to do the rival battle, guys. Let's jump in. Bonjour, Swiss. Ugh. This multiculturalism's gone too far. I already caught 40 kinds of Pokemon crawling around in the grassy areas. All right, we've got a level 19 Eevee. Oh, we've got nothing left for Hydro Pump. That's okay though. I don't think Eevee's going to be a problem for us. What else you packing, Gary? Or Ash, as I should probably call you. I love it. You know what? I think that I might have anticipated this battle being slightly harder than it was. I feel like we might have over leveled a bit. That actually because of the fact that we were using basically only one Pokemon from near the beginning, and then after that we've only been using a select few, and because it's a randomizer and the Pokemon we kill are probably giving us more XP than they would be otherwise, I feel like we're kind of leveling up beyond it being as much of a challenge as it was at the very beginning of the game. Then again, it could become insanely difficult not too far down the road. So I'm not going to make any changes to what I'm doing at the moment. If I start absolutely acing this and we go like, you know, another 2 episodes and no one dying or anything, then I might have to change up what I'm doing to make it a bit more challenging. But for now, we'll continue on and just say that we're having a very nice run of good fortune, and let's not spoil it. All right, the moment I get off this boat, it's pulling away. So have I been in all these rooms already? I think I have, haven't I? I think I went in these the first time round. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna go see if there's any more rooms with any items that I haven't picked up. That's all I'm interested in, really. Oh, there's one. There's one. What you got for me, poet? A Rhyhorn. Frank had said earlier, I missed this one. Frank said earlier, run the length of Africa in a straight line. Well, it'd probably get me some views. I would be dead before I finished the journey, but I'd be famous. Stupid man exercises beyond his capacity to do so. Claire King says, Swiss, do you wonder what type of ads run on your YouTube channel? That's an interestingly leading question. What have you got to tell me, Claire? Have you just seen an ad that's caught your attention for the wrong reasons? TM25 is Mimic. I think we're just about. Oh, hang on. There's a bin somewhere, isn't there, with an item in, with an X special in. Apparently, the other bins are empty, aren't they? No, there's only trash here. I love the word trash because we're not American. We don't really say trash or garbage. We say rubbish. But then because of discourse, online discourse, where things are called trash. It's a fun word. It's a punchy word, calling things trash. It's fun for everyone. Claire King says, I got an Alex Jones ad. An Alex Jones ad on YouTube. On YouTube, an Alex Jones ad. YouTube owned by Google, an ad for Alex Jones. I mean, I'd expect this on Elon Musk's X, but not on Google's YouTube. Trash talk, says Igneous. I don't condone of that ad. I think you should get an ad for Hero Wars or Raid, Shadow Legends. If only I was secretly being sponsored by those people. Right, okay, the boat pulled away. I was ignoring what I was doing for a little while. The boat has pulled away. We've got the HM for cut. Can anyone learn the HM for cut? No, they cannot, but that's all right. We've got some Pokemon on the PC. I'm hoping one of them can learn the HM for cut. Let's see. Let's get everyone in the squad. Who wants to learn cut? Nobody. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that puts us in a slightly difficult position because I think we've caught. Yeah, I think we've caught most of the Pokemon that we can for this area, for all the areas of access at the moment, with the exception of using the fishing rod in certain places that we weren't able to before because we didn't have the fishing rod. So because it's randomized, what we get in the fishing, what we get from fishing isn't necessarily going to be a water Pokemon. So in order to avoid soft locking this run without inevitably cheating and catching some HM slave, I'll do that if absolutely necessary, catching a HM slave. But for now, at least, what we're going to do is we're going to go revisit some areas that we've already been to, and see if we can catch ourselves catch ourselves a Pokemon that can learn Cut. So let me see. We've all. I'm pretty sure we've already had a encounter and a battle in Vermilion City itself. I know that we have on this route. Cerulean, I think. Misty's gym. You can fish inside the gyms on the statues, can't you? Because Gen 1 is weird. So we're gonna go do a little bit of fishing in Misty's gym because Cerulean City is an area that we have not caught any Pokemon, and fingers crossed it's a Pokemon that can learn Cut. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Now I do have the fishing rod, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, not another one. Oh no. Did I call the first Seadra Elon Musk for no good reason? Am I being punished for speaking bad of Elon Musk's ex? I mean, I feel obligated to catch it because it's a waste otherwise, but that's like bottom 10 Pokemon it could have been. I've already got another one at level. Oh no, is it mapped 1-for-1? If Ben was here, he'd be able to tell me because I used the old rod last time and got a level 5 Seadra, didn't I? So all things that would be Magikarps are now instead going to be Seadras. Yeah, maybe that makes sense. Oh, okay, right. Well then, that's annoying. No, I'm not giving a nickname to Seadra. All right then. Well, yeah, that does put us in a bit of a position, doesn't it? So I'm gonna have to catch a HM slave, aren't I? Because there's no other choice really. If I want to progress in the game. So what we'll say for ourselves then is that the HM slave is not allowed to be used in battles. And once I've got where I kind of just need to get past this, I can even skip Lieutenant Surge for now and come back and do Lieutenant Surge later once I've actually caught a Pokemon that can legitimately learn Cut. But for now, I just need to catch a one-time HM slave to cut down this particular tree. And then when we get to the Pokemon Center afterwards, we can release the HM slave and all is well with the universe again. That sounds reasonable, right? In court, a reasonable person would say that is okay because the alternative is the Nuzlocke is over. And I'm sure as hell not doing that. So let's see if we can catch ourselves someone that can learn Cut. Maddie Kelly in the chat says, "Love you, Swiss, an adoring fan." Well, there you go. Thank you very much for your love and support. Can Dratini learn Cut? Well, it doesn't matter because Dratini's dead. Luckily, I can have multiple do-overs of this. Can Goldeen learn Cut? I mean, it has got a big horn. We could give it a try. No, Goldeen's dead. I guess we're not going to be catching Goldeen either. Anyone else? They're all hiding because I'm killing them all. Vulpix. I don't think Vulpix can learn Cut. I'm gonna straight up kill that one. I don't think that's gonna be possible. And I don't think Weezing can learn Cut either. I'm just not feeling that. Igneous says, a big horn, fishing in Misty's gym. These innuendos, Swiss. Right. Okay. Let's do this properly this time. All right. We're gonna put Goldeen to sleep. We're gonna put Goldeen to sleep. We're gonna catch Goldeen. And we're gonna hope that Goldeen can learn Cut. because it's got a big horn. Because it's a thirsty fish. All right. Oh, Q. Well, whatever. You're getting released anyway. I don't need to give you an accurate nickname. All right. Moment of truth. Can Goldine learn cut? No, Goldine can't learn cut. Oh, that's just great, isn't it? Okay, then. Back to the drawing board, folks. Literally cannot progress in this game until we get ourselves a HM slave to learn cut. All right then, Q. Let's release you. We'll try the grass over here. Can Meowth learn cut? I mean, it's got claws. See, look, with all the dirty jokes from Igneous, I could have said something about Meowth being a pussycat there, but I didn't. I took the high road. All right, then. Can Meowth learn cut? I don't know. Maybe. If Ben was here, Ben would be able to tell me. He's got an encyclopedic knowledge of this stuff. Either that or just has Bulbapedia open while I'm streaming. We're not even going to give you a nickname, Meowth. That's how little you mean to us. We just want you to learn cut. Can you learn cut? Nope, can't learn cut. Okay. Great. Well, nope, Alakazam, we don't need you. We've already got one of you. You can be gone. Oh, God. What if I can't find any Pokemon anywhere that can learn cut? What if I have actually soft-locked myself on this run because it's randomized? That would really suck. Tangler, maybe you can learn cut. You've got vines. You've got long viney bits. I want to believe you can learn cut. Then again, I wanted to believe that quite a lot of the other Pokemon we learned could learn cut as well, and that just wasn't happening. But, you know, there's only one way to find out. There will be a Pokemon somewhere in the areas we have, says Igneous. I like the faith that you got there. Okay, all right. Tangler was caught. We're not going to give you a nickname. We just want to see if you can learn cut. Can you learn cut? Oh, happy days. Finally. Well, we got there in the end. Okay. So what we need to do then is we need to release Meowth. Release our illegitimate Meowth. And as soon as I get past this tree and get to the Pokemon Center by the rock cave, I will release Tangler. Lee Hallam says the washing up is done. Well done, Lee. I'm glad I've been able to provide some background noise for your chores as always. There you are, scrubbing plates and just going, oh, what's this about? Cut. What does he want to cut? What does cut mean? Oh, Ditto transforming into another Gyarados. Okay. Oh, you can't Dragon Rage me, sir. I'll Dragon Rage you. All right. I just want to get to that next Pokemon Center as quick as possible, because right now having a Pokemon that I'm not supposed to have under Nuzlocke rules on the team feels dirty and wrong. I want it gone so we can return balance to the universe again. All right. Is that you done, Ace Trainer? Yep. I deceived you. Super duper. Let's just speed on through here. Doobie doobie doo. We're gonna have to fight you. Super bug Pokemon, allegedly. I'm not sure if Ghostwriter is telling us the truth here. I think, is that a bug? I don't think that's a bug. All right. We've been maining Southgate for a little while now, haven't we? Starting to run out of PP. Oh no, not Rap. Anything but Rap. Right. Well, she got Poliwhirl. Yeah, fine. Okay. No problems with Poliwhirl. Venomoth. Yeah, okay. Bye Venomoth. The less popular B side to Bye Butterfree. Right, we're skipping you. Am I gonna have to fight you? Nope, I can skip you. Oh, hooray! We've made it. Lovely. Right, so into the Pokemon Center we go. Bye Tangler. Okay. We're back on track. It had to be done. And what that also means is we are now vacuum sealed into this very small segment of the game. We no longer have access to cut to get back out to Cerulean City again. The only way is forwards. We might not even be able to do it even if we wanted to. There might not be any cut learning Pokemon available to catch around here. So we've got our backs against the wall. We're going to be forced to push on now. But before that, we do have a chance to catch one more legitimate member of the team here in this patch of grass. So that's what we're going to do. What am I doing? Let's just head in there and see what we can find. Oh! Well, I'm not going to be able to catch you, am I? It would be nice. It would be real nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. Now, an Articuno at level 15 should be able to take one Dragon Rage, right? Would it have more than 40 hit points? It ought to have more than 40 hit points, shouldn't it? But do I risk it? Do I risk it for a chocolate biscuit? Let's put it to sleep. Let's put it to sleep first of all. You know what? We can probably use a single peck without killing it. Yeah. Okay. Back to sleep you go. How many Pokeballs have we got? We've got 25 Pokeballs. I still don't think it'll be enough. Okay. Broke free on the first throw. Shocker. Broke free on the second throw as well. Who would have thought? Oh, broke free on the third row. I really don't want to attack it again because I feel like I'm going to end up murdering it if I do that. Hang on. Maybe my useless level 5 might be able to get an attack in on it. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, we might potentially have to sacrifice this Seadra. Seadra is sacrificed for no good reason. Seadra is, that's fine. We've got Elon Musk on the PC. We had a backup anyway. Wah. Sorry, Seadra. Well, you know what? Someone has died, finally. We've broken our streak of success. All right, back. Let's just throw some more Pokeballs here. Nope. Ah, shoot. I'm not going to be able to buy any more Pokeballs before going in the Rock Tunnel cave either. So if I use all my Pokeballs trying to catch Articuno, I'm not actually going to be able to catch anything in the cave when I encounter it. Oh, that's cruel. Don't you tell me I've missed the boat. Oh, it's telling me I've missed it because it's not asleep anymore. So what do I do then? Do I keep doing it until I'll keep attempting it? Oh, we did it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to just throw all of our Pokeballs at it and fail repeatedly. Oh, happy days. Can you learn cut? Hello, Articuno. A legendary bird that is said to appear to doomed people who are lost in the icy mountains. Well, I'm trapped at the rock tunnel. That's close enough. Give a nickname to Articuno. Guys, give me your suggestions. Base Articuno catch rate I see is 3%. Yeah, I mean, how many Pokeballs did I throw? Like 10? Getting on for maybe 10 Pokeballs or something. I had it on half health and put to sleep as well. So we still got pretty lucky. It still should have taken an awful lot longer than it did. We got very lucky. I like the idea of naming it after the HM cut after today's episode. Although, actually, that said, Igneous says ice chicken. I've got a lot of love for ice chicken. I think that's a good name. Oh, am I going to run out of characters here? Ice. Ah, no, right. You know what? We're going to go with KFC. KFC. Kentucky Froze Chicken. There we are. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right then, well, we need to dispose of Cedra's corpse. Oh no, not that one. So, like I say, there's an interesting element that's appeared to this now, guys. The fact that we are trapped in this area. I'm not catching. I only caught that, HM slave for absolute necessity to progress in the game. We're not going to be allowing myself to do it willy-nilly anytime I want to pop back to the shops or anything like that. So I am actually stuck in this bit of the game now. I can't go backwards. I can only go forwards in Rock Tunnel. And I don't have Flash, do I? I don't have Flash. I didn't get a Flash. I would have needed Cut in order to get Flash, I think. But that's okay. I do remember how to get through Rock Tunnel. I've been doing this for well over 20 years. I can do it in the dark. It's just slightly more difficult. But let's... oh, did I not heal at the Pokemon Center? I want to take KFC out for a spin. I want to see what KFC can do. Right, go on. Show me your moves. Let's get a feel for you. Here we have a Butterfree. Here we have my... It even looks like a standard chicken on the back sprite, doesn't it? That's so appropriate. So appropriate. Okay. Ice Beam. Oh, that's nice. That's clean. That's a nice clean Ice Beam. Do it another time for me. Oh, it's another Butterfree. Who would? Oh, am I gonna find more Articunos here as well? Then yeah. There we go. Dispatch Butterfree yet again. What else you got for me? Oh, a Shelder. An underwhelming back sprite for a legendary. Yeah, pretty underwhelming. Then again, you know, Gen 1. It could be worse. Some back sprites in Gen 1 just look like a pile of vomit. Or blobs. We can catch another Pokemon potentially, guys. We've still got some Pokeballs left for the rock tunnel. We'll fight this trainer, and then we'll dip our toe. We'll dip our toe into the rock tunnel. Because we've got about 10 minutes left before we come up to the hour mark. I want to try and keep these episodes to an hour apiece. So we've got enough time to try and catch one more Pokemon. I think KFC is my new favorite. The Kentucky Fried Ice Bird. Chicken, sorry. Oh, look at that. Just cuts through them with Ice Beam. It's lovely. All right, then. Let's see. I'm healing KFC because if anything happens to my precious ice chicken, I will be distraught. Oh, look at that. Such visibility. What have you got for me? It's not happening again, guys. It's not happening again. I'm saying that right now. Jesus Christ. Oh no, Mewtwo. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Come on. How many Pokeballs have I got? 16. Oh, this would be so bullshit. It's got to be impossible for me not to beat the game once if I catch a Mewtwo as well. Oh no, forgot to put it back to sleep. Silly me. This why am I every time something good happens to me, it gives me a fucking coughing fit. This is bullshit. Oh no. You remember when I was saying, like, oh, I'm worried this might be getting a bit too easy for me, guys. If you lose Articuno trying to catch me, I'm gonna donate negative $10, £10 even. Well, we caught Mewtwo. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. Do you want to give a nickname to Mewtwo? Yeah, I think we do. Name suggestion from Igneous Edgy Boy. Claire King says, can Mewtwo learn Flash? Or Cut? Oh, now there is a question, Claire. I quite like Edgy Boy, but I'm not totally sold on Edgy Boy. Have we got any more? Do we have any more here? HM Slave, says Claire King. HM Slave says Igneous, yeah. I mean, that's what it's going to end up being. No, we couldn't do that to dear old Mewtwo. No, I'm not thinking HM Slave either. I feel Mewtwo. There's real heights here of how much comedy we can get out of giving Mewtwo the right stupid name, and I don't want to waste that chance. More ideas, please. Just act as my random number generator. Just spew out some stupid words or phrases. I'll get something from them. Maybe like a really stupid soft name like Mittens. Mewtwo later, says Igneous. Keith, says Blue Guy. Now Keith is a name for a Mewtwo. Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. How many characters do I get here? Because I really want him to learn Cut. Can I do Cutter Keith? I can do Cuter Keith. I can fit in the characters for Cuter Keith. Wait, no, we need a. Oh, you can't do numbers in Gen 1. I was going to have 6 Thief, but we can't have that. Sir Keith. Igneous has said Sir Keith there. We're going to do Sir Keith, spelt with 2 E's and an F. There we are. I like how the menu goes a shade of blue as well when you're in the cave. That's quite cool. All right, then. Confusion, disable, swift, psychic. Nice. But the $1 million question, Sir Keith, can you learn Cut? No. Most powerful Pokemon in the game cannot learn Cut. It feels like we've had a game show today. Can you learn Cut? All right, then. So we're not going to be able to make it back to Cerulean. We don't have any more. We can't go to any Pokemarts or anything like this, but we do have the Pokemon Center at our disposal. But to be honest, I think with a Mewtwo and an Articuno, probably we're going to be fine. Sir Keith, let's take you out for a spin. Let's go fight a few trainers here. Don't you dare condescend me. What did I do? Oh, look, it's a large duck. Goodbye, large duck. Oh, I thought I was going to kill that in one hit. That might have been a bit ambitious there. Okay. I'll fight you as well. Come on, my dude. Sir Keith can handle it. I'm gonna switch into the Icebird because I had a moment there. I felt something that I never want to feel again. In fact, I don't like either of my legendaries fighting this Gyarados right now. I don't think. No, I feel that this is unnecessary risk. They may be legendaries, but they're not. They need to level up. They need to level up to be guaranteed safety. That's it. Get put to sleep. Go on. Don't you dare condescend me. Brings out Mewtwo. Yeah. All right. There we go. Now, I think there's an item on the ground around here. Is that in one of the later gens there's an item? Maybe. Well. I feel like that was close. I feel like we nearly lost Mewtwo immediately after catching it, which would have been such a typical Captain Swiss Nuzlocke move. That would have been a classic moment of misadventure. Luckily, it didn't happen. Okay. I'm happy with the squad. I'm not going to lie, guys. I think we've put together quite a nice team in these first 3 episodes. The only way I can lose this Nuzlocke challenge is if I fail. if I make the wrong choices now, because I've got all the tools at my disposal to absolutely do this. So it's going to be human error that destroys this run. But for now, we are king. We are king sitting atop the throne on the top of our mountain. It's looking pretty good. All right then, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for today's episode. I'll see you all later on.